everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Rising Angels Reborn. I turned down the volume of the music because it was really fucking loud in this menu screen, so yeah. Just gonna jump right back into it. Inside the small room is an ovoid table with a few gray and black chairs surrounding it. Actual chairs with proper covering, and mind you, not the ripped spider ejector seats I had to scrounge up. To the side I can see the synthesizer for making the usual mush, as well as a few other devices. An oven, a refrigeration machine, and some limited space for food preparation. I'm glad someone added those machines because the forest is so diverse and every species has their own tastes and nutritional requirements. The synthesizer needs to be able to adapt to everyone, which means it produces some rather bland and unoriginal food, if you can call it that. Still, when I haven't had anything to eat all day, I'll take whatever I can get. Zuri motions to a seat next to her with a mirthful pat on the back. I take it, eager to discover the inner workings of someone who has seen such a marvelous place. Spaghetti with Alfredo sauce? Were you expecting me to visit? Expecting? No, I was just hoping your favorite would convince you to stay. Well, it seems at least one thing is going right. Alphonse has a jovial smile on his face, and Kylie seems to be losing the edge she had when Soul showed up. I know Soul is wrong about this, but the rest of the crew are as interesting as these people. I think this may be an acceptable post. The standard issue blue plate sits in front of me for nary a second before I pounce, though there may be no wild creatures that may try to steal it from me anymore. Habits don't die easily. Natalie, could I ask you a personal question? It's major, forget it. I'm tired of arguing with you all. Woo, thanks. If she is thanking Soul for finally giving up for me, I dare not ask. Why did you join the Force? The age-old question of all deep space adventurers. Well, I was hoping for something like I had a romantic relationship with Soul or something. That one is embarrassing. Why don't you tell her yours, Zuri? It might make her a little more at ease. Oh, quid, is that, wait. Quid, pro? Quad, quote, pro, what? Quid, yeah, he said it right. Quid pro quo. I joined right out of mandatory schooling. When counseling time came to discuss job options, he didn't get a single word out before I told him I wanted to join the Force. Why is that? Because if I don't defend my home, who will? My homeland has given me so much to be thankful for. This is the least that I could do to repay them. I had so many offers to join professional racquetball, but I turned them down. Ratchetball, but I turned them all down. I even had an offer to join Onathon's Olympic track team. I still don't believe that one. I might not look like it, but I'm one of the fastest runners you'll ever see. Good. I always like my security officers being able to run away really fast. Or to those who need my protection. Alphonse could not have been more wrong. Zuri's reason is so honorable and prideful that it makes mine look so ugly. I joined because I always wanted to work on fighters. They were always so fast and so cool when I saw them zipping through the air at Duster Station. Why didn't you try to become a fighter pilot instead? Soul was one. Well, I was better at fixing than I was at flying. What she's saying is that she couldn't see over the dashboard. Shit. They don't make seats for my height, so I was rejected. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm not! We'd be a flying garbage scow with nothing but synth food to eat. That's what she wants to hear, but that's what she wants to hear, that her dreams are less important than your stomach. I didn't mean that way, Kylie! I didn't mean it that way, Kylie! I know. Still doesn't sound any less offending. Why don't you tell us why you joined, Soul? Why do you care? Nellie already knows why. We've had this conversation before. I would like to know. You never tell us anything about yourself. Because you don't need to know.
I'd like to know more about our executive officer.
If you don't tell them, I will. Fine, force my hand. I joined because of a program that allows veterans to get special treatment in trade deals. I plan on becoming a transporter. That was nothing like the romantic story he told me.
I don't see you being one of those old fat pilots hauling cargo. It's such a funny picture. Well, there you have it, Nat. What's your reason?
Time to admit the truth. If I don't, I could start sowing the seeds of distrust in their minds. I was bored. Bored? This is so embarrassing, but I really was just bored one day and said, I could just go to the university and become a chemist, but that's boring. I decided to sign up on a whim. But you stuck around to be the best and prove your might and strength to the universe.
It's not why you do something, but that you did it. Exactly!
What you do here and now is what matters, not how you got here. Soul flashes me a small smile. He knows the truth. I came here because my family's incredibly poor. I couldn't afford the university, so I had to find other ways to become the best. There's nothing I hate more than those sad smiles I get when people discover my poor heritage. They don't know what it is like to fight from the ground up with nothing more than your heart. That is why I must continue to be the best. I'll conquer peace for Kadacha! Oh wait, Kadajia! Be the hero and prove myself to the universe. I eat my food quickly and ask Soul to take me back to my room. When I get tired, I get philosophical. My first day is not the place to let myself become that way. This is your room. If you need anything, you have my frick. Don't be afraid to call me for anything. Thanks for showing me around, Soul. It's nice having a friend on the ship again. Good night.
Good night, Soul.
Wow. So this is where I am going to be spending the next few months. I doubt I will be visiting this room much when there is so much work to be done. It is just a tad cramped, but I think I can make a good life here. The crew seems friendly, I doubt my mission is mundane, and I don't have to worry about waking up to giant rats gnawing on my computers. I glance over at my roommate's bed, but she seems to be fast asleep. The commander said she was Captain Moonfollow. I'll have to introduce myself to her in the morning. It is hard to maneuver around in the darkness, so I relent on unpacking and head to bed. Tomorrow, I get to start my job as the hero. This is going to be perfect. What's that? Is another bird stuck in the ventilation again? No, as I look around me, I remember that I've been freed from that hellhole. Somebody is banging on my door with a ludicrous amount of force. That doesn't sound like it would be Soul. He said that he was going to meet me here in 20 minutes. He's always punctual, but... Coming! I quickly throw on a fresh uniform and go to open the door. As the door slides open, an angry-looking kitsune with bright pink hair tied into twin drills storms in without so much as a greeting. Oh my god, it's a furry Kokona Haruka from fucking Yandere Simulator.
Where's breakfast?
What?
You heard me, Faye.
I'm not Faye.
My mistake. You're not my minion.
No, I am not.
Still, you seem like you could make a decent meal. You're my new minion.
This is making less and less sense as the moments tick on. I glance at her shoulder and notice the thin stripe of a lieutenant. Suddenly I'm starting to understand Soul's annoyance. Excuse me, Lieutenant, but
But I'm hungry. Chop chop.
I'm a major. You know your ranks, right? Behind me, I can hear the rustling of sheets and the loud plop of someone falling out of bed. Oh, God, Clover, no! She distracted me from the tsundere. The tsundere kitsune. I love apple juice. Excuse me. I want to turn and investigate, but the uppity lieutenant is looking me over with like merchandise.
Not much to look at, but you've got spirit. I think you'll be acceptable in the ranks of my minions.
Lieutenant, barging into a superior officer's room.
Do you know who I am?
No.
I'm Kika Star, daughter of President of Earth Julian Star and the hero of the Xeon.
We're on the Nimros.
I know that!
And I do not care who your father is. Decorum is critical for all crew members.
Then who is going to get me breakfast?
I have no idea, but I know who is going to get my breakfast this morning.
What? You can't seriously order me to go get you breakfast?
I am. Chop chop.
That's an unlawful order.
Breakfast or paperwork. Those are your two options.
On second thought, I don't think I want you as a minion.
So, you choose paperwork? I might have just arrived on the ship, but I'm rested enough to do some writing.
Grr.
Morning, Kika. I brought breakfast.
Finally, someone reasonable. I thought you said you were going to meet me at the lounge.
I kind of slept in again. Captain Moonfollow, I presume? Uh-huh. Her glassy blue eyes and constant yawning tell the story of a girl who isn't quite all there this morning. It's nice to meet you. I'm Natalie Pusille, your new roommate. I hope I didn't wake you when I moved in. You moved in? Sorry I didn't help.
That's why I have to beat on the door so hard. She doesn't sleep so much as she slips into a coma.
It's good to know I won't disturb you when you sleep. Lieutenant Star, was it?
Soon to be captain.
I am not such a heavy sleeper. This is your one warning.
Faye, did you omit the Danish like I asked?
Danish? I thought you wanted toast.
Whatever, let me see it. Here you go, Major. Pusille, was it?
Are you making fun of me?
You said breakfast or paperwork. There, all better now. Let's go, Faye. You can make me a Danish.
I made today's breakfast. It's your turn.
It's still today.
They go walking off without paying me any attention. Damn. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Rising Angels Reborn. I love this game. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this or would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!